and welcome back to the Acting Coach Network podcast. For those of you who might be new here, I'm your host, Savannah Madden. I'm an acting coach, a theatre school principal, and a business mentor to other acting coaches and theatre school owners who want to scale without the stress. And today, I want to chat about something we all go through every year, the summer term. It's often the busiest, most intense term of the academic year. And if you're feeling the pressure already, this episode is for you. Whether you're listening on a walk, in the car, or while you're doing some admin, I'm really glad you're here. So let's get into this week's episode. Why the summer term feels like a marathon. Let's be honest. The summer term is no joke. We've got shows, exams, competitions, festivals, you name it, and all of that is layered over the school timetables that get more and more unpredictable. Suddenly, students are missing classes for goodness knows what, sports days, concerts, field trips, residentials, and somehow we're meant to keep everything running smoothly. In my world, this is also exam season. Between my theatre school and the secondary schools I teach in, I've got 7 different exam days this term alone. It's a lot. And then you put on top of that the mock exams I have to carry out, and my schedule is packed. And I know I am not the only one juggling a million spinning plates. So today, I want to give you my 3 biggest tips for not just surviving, but thriving during the chaos of the summer term. We're talking practical strategies for managing your time, your team, and your energy. So, tip number 1, delegate like a boss. Let's kick things off with the ultimate survival skill, delegation. Now, I know very well that delegating isn't always easy, especially if you're used to doing everything yourself. Guilty. And I'm sure there are so many people listening right now who are solopreneurs, who are doing everything themselves, one man band, one woman band, right? But if there's one thing that's kept me sane, especially now that I've got a toddler and multiple strands to my business, it's having people I trust to take things off my plate. I've got a VA, someone who helps with social media, and various other team members who all have their roles. If you've got student helpers, that's brilliant. Get them involved. They can lead warm-ups, assist with rehearsals, help backstage, and if you're doing a show, don't be afraid to bring in parents to help with props, costumes, music, lights, etc. The key is to look at every single task on your list and ask yourself, do I have to be the one to do this? And I'm sure, more often than not, the answer will be no, you don't have to do it all. Could you ask yourself, is there someone on my team who could do it better or faster? I'm sure there is. And if you don't have a team at the moment, then start thinking about starting small and taking on at least one person. I'd recommend starting off with a virtual assistant. That is where I would start, or one new teacher to take on a small amount of teaching to take something else off your plate. It's not about handing off the stuff that you don't want to do. It's about freeing yourself up to focus on all the things that are more the big picture things that really only you can do. So tip number 2 is time blocking to stay sane. Okay, so next up, let's talk about this. Let's talk about time blocking. I'm a big to-do list girl. Always have been. Always will be. But we all know that the list never ends. You're always adding to it. Once you've ticked something off, another 3 jobs arrive on it, right? Am I right? Of course. We're all in the same boat. But what's helped me massively over the last couple of years is actually scheduling when I'm going to do things rather than letting that list just rule my day. So now, instead of just writing record podcast or sort show schedule, I block out time in my diary for it. So for example, Monday 12 till 2, record and edit podcast, upload it, etc. Tuesday 10 till 11:30 a.m, show admin. Thursday afternoon 2 till 4, team emails, VA catch up, tie up odds and ends. It doesn't have to be rigid. Life happens, especially if you've got little ones, or you're teaching at different venues. But having a plan, even a loose one, helps me see what's realistic, what needs moving, and where I might be overcommitting. And here's a little secret. I sometimes plug my to-do list into ChatGPT and ask it to turn my list into a schedule for me. It's like a little productivity assistant that doesn't judge my slightly messy brain. You could also put in that list what has to be done by a certain time or day and let it sort out the productivity for you. That's just a little tip. Tip number 3, plan your rewards. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's talk rewards, because you deserve one. Everybody who runs any type of business, whether it's a theatre school, a dance business, an acting school, or something completely out with the performing arts, everyone deserves a reward. Every August, I book myself a full spa day. It's my annual ritual. I go to a beautiful place with a sauna, steam room. I sometimes have a facial or a massage. It is pure me time where I can just switch off, and that is my big reward for surviving the madness of the summer, and a pat on the back for all the things I've achieved over that academic year. But I also try to plan smaller treats along the way. Maybe it's brunch out with a friend or a team member. Maybe it's a morning off to wander around a bookshop or have a really good coffee. You don't need to spend loads of money. You don't actually need to spend any money at all. It just needs to feel like a pause and a thank you to yourself for everything that you have done to get yourself to the end of the year. I also know that one of my team members does this lovely I Choose Me days. Once a month, she just plans something fun or relaxing just for her. I think some of the examples I can give you are a Harry Potter Studios day, a yoga retreat, a spa day, or just a movie day in bed because you just need to rest and reset. But it's totally inspiring, and I really wish more people were doing it. You've got to find what works for you. But please build in time to rest and reward yourself, because as I said before, you deserve it. So to recap, your 3 big tools for the summer term are: delegate everything you don't need to do yourself. Time block your week so you feel in control. Reward yourself, both during the term and after. Because here's the thing, you're likely at your absolute peak in the summer term. You're managing so much, showing up for all your students, your team, the parents, and your business. And once that final show is over, the last exam is complete, and the costumes are packed away, you need to rest. And then we reset. And then we do it all again in September. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Acting Coach Network podcast. I hope it's given you a little boost and reminded you that you've got this. You're not alone in the chaos, and there are ways to manage the madness. So I also hope you're leaving today feeling inspired and ready to take the next step forward in your coaching journey. If you've loved this episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a quick review. It helps more amazing coaches like you discover the show. Don't forget to download my free resource to help you grow your coaching business, and you'll find that in the show notes. Want to stay connected? Join our free Facebook group, the Acting Coach Network, and follow me on Instagram at the Acting Coach Network for tips behind the scenes and a peek into my day-to-day. You can also catch tutorials, bonus content and full video episodes on our YouTube channel. Just search the Acting Coach Network. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and keep doing the work that lights you up. I'll see you next time.